So, oh, look at that. There's a Lufthansa. I don't know why Lufthansa's flying here. I don't think they would in real life, but that's interesting. Anyway, at the Navy airport. So we'll go ahead and set the takeoff power.
1, 2.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to X-Plane 11, Flight ATC here. We are doing something a little bit different in X-Plane today, something that we've not really done on the channel before. We're in a smaller plane. This is the Beechcraft Baron 58. It's a pretty light airplane, so we're not really doing like a big commercial flight like we usually do. What we're going to do is we're just going to fly around this area and then come back and land. So we're not really going anywhere. We're just kind of sightseeing or whatever. You're probably wondering where we are. We're on the ground in San Diego. I have no idea if that skyline behind us is accurate or not. Probably not, but it's nice, and we're going to go fly around that in a little bit here. And another new thing we're doing is VATSIM. So VATSIM is a network that you can connect your X-plane to, and basically it gives you real people talking on the radios instead of the robots. So there are real life people flying in the simulator at the same time we are, and we're going to talk on the radio, and maybe if there's a few other pilots, we'll hear them. It can give you air traffic control as well, but I don't think today we'll have air traffic control. We're just going to be using the CTAF, or the Common Traffic Advisory Frequency. So that basically means when there's no ATC on, the airport's pilot controlled, and the pilots just announce on the radio what they're going to do, and then they do it instead of getting a clearance from an air traffic controller. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're kind of sun's going down, so we kind of need to hurry here. So we'll go inside the plane here, and we'll start it up very unrealistically. I'm not going to do this properly at all, so please don't judge, but that's what we're doing. I just want to get going on this video, so that's what we're doing here. I think that's good, and then yeah, that should be good enough. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but hopefully it will. This is the starter, so we'll try these. Yeah, that's working. Or, no, it's not. Okay, let's try, maybe these need to be on. Let's try now. Nope.
I'm good at airplanes, okay? Been very good at airplanes.
Okay. Let me figure out what I'm doing wrong here, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. We have all the engines started up and everything. So we're basically ready to go. And we just need to talk on that CTAF I was talking about earlier. And I have the frequency in for that. It's 122.8 there. And then we can basically just talk on that, what we're going to be doing, and if we might hear other pilots. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think there's really anyone around us, but you never know. So if you hear someone's voice that's not mine, it's probably another pilot. So our call sign today is November 99 Mike Tango. So that's what we will be saying on the radio. I just want to make sure all of our... There we go. Okay, so I should also bring that back. Okay, so we'll go ahead and announce that right now. San Diego traffic, November 99 Mike Tango is at the signature FBO. We will taxi to runway 27 and hold short, San Diego. Okay, so now we'll release the parking brake.
San Diego traffic, Delta 1067, 16 miles out on the airnav to runway 27 miles.
Alright, so that sounded like there's a Delta flight coming in. They said they're about 16 miles out on for 27. So, oh, look at that. There's a Lufthansa. I don't know why Lufthansa's flying here. I don't think they would in real life, but that's interesting. Anyway, we're going to taxi out to the runway, so it looks like there are a few other pilots here. That MD-11 that just landed, and then the Delta that was calling I think they said they were 16 miles. So if we hurry, we might be able to take off in front of them. So there's a couple of things I want to do. Like I said, we're gonna basically do orbits around the downtown, which is just over there, and then also there's a couple of, like, there's this really interesting bridge that goes from downtown San Diego over to a place called Coronado, and it's like this really long bridge and it has a curve in it, and it's just kind of interesting, so I want to go fly over that and check it out. And then also the Navy Air Station, or the Navy Airport, whatever you want to call that, is just south of here. It's very close, so oh, that probably just ruined the brakes, whatever. We're stopped, that's good. So I might fly around that a bit as well. So we're going to go ahead and announce our takeoff. I hope that MD-11 is off by now. We can look down the runway. There he is down there. I think he's off. We'll just announce our takeoff, and then if they say they're still on the runway, then we'll stop. Anyway, we'll go ahead and do that. So turn our landing lights on, strobe lights on, taxi lights off. Look both ways. Pretty much clear. And San Diego traffic, November 99 Mike Tango is departing runway 27 VFR to the south, San Diego. So take the parking brakes off again, and there you go. We're going to rotate at 85 knots. Anything that disables any systems prior to that, we will reject the takeoff. If we've not reached 70 knots by the 1,000 foot markers, then we will reject the takeoff. Anything after that's an in-flight emergency, and we'll attempt to turn left and land on runway 18 at the Navy Airport. So we'll go ahead and set the takeoff power. Runway 27's verified on the heading. We don't have the numbers.
San Diego traffic Delta 1067, 6 miles final.
There we go. And we're up off the ground now. Gear up. There you go. So we're going to climb up to about 1,000 feet and then turn south. We're going to try to keep west of the Navy Airport. And then we'll go around south of that and then orbit the downtown area. And we will listen to the radio just to make sure that we know kind of where everyone is, so we don't need to be hitting any of them. That's not good. But anyway, if we look over here, you can see there's the Navy Airport right there. So we're going to turn that way in a little bit here. We're just climbing a bit more. I think I'm going to leave my landing lights on for this whole flight as long as just while we're doing our low stuff around downtown, because we need to be visible to other planes and stuff, so I'm going to leave it on. Anyway, we're about 1,000 feet now, so we're going to turn southbound. So we'll just follow this little, I guess it's a peninsula or whatever they call them. We'll just follow this bit of land out and then south around the Navy Airport. You can really see how close each airport is. There's International behind us, and then there's the Navy one right there. And then I believe this, on the other side of the Navy one, is the Coronado city. And then down there, right at the end of the runway, there is the Dog Beach. People go watch planes there sometimes. I have some friends who live here and they do that, so that's fun. San Diego traffic, November 99 Mike Tango's about a mile west of the North Island Navy Air Station. We're gonna proceed south around that and then do a few orbits around downtown San Diego. San Diego traffic. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. We'll try to maintain about 2,000 feet. We might descend or climb a bit, which doesn't really matter because we are just VFR right now, and we don't have anyone telling us, you know, maintain a certain altitude. We should watch out here, though, because there could be people trying to land on this runway here, and we don't want to be on their final approach, so we should try to get across here kind of quickly.
San Diego traffic Delta 1067 down and clear 27.
So that bridge I was talking about is just down there. You can see it now. It curves like that. And then just off our left here, I believe, is Coronado. And then downtown is just north of that, as you can see. So we'll go ahead and turn that way now. Again, watching out for planes on final for the runways at this airport. So we'll try to get a little bit lower here for that bridge and we can fly over it or whatever. And then do our orbits. Go to about 1,000 feet. This is Coronado, and then the bridge is just to our right. We're right over it now. Yeah, so we can't really see it that well, but we'll fly over it one more time and then do our orbits. Climb up a bit here. Actually turn straight south so we don't go over the other airport, because they probably wouldn't want us to do that too much. So if you know this area, you might see a few landmarks and know where we are, but if you don't, then the little bit I know, I'll just name out. So we're right over Coronado now. There's the bridge, there's a good view of it now. And then downtown again is just north of us, and we're going to fly over that in a minute. Slow down a bit here too. Oops, what the heck? There we go. San Diego traffic, November 99 Mike Tango is going to perform 2 left-hand orbits around downtown San Diego. So we'll try to maintain about 1,500 to 2,000. That should be an okay altitude. There's the airport just up there as well, and we want to stay clear of that final approach as well. I believe right down here actually is the police headquarters or something. They have a helipad on top of them. It's somewhere around here. We could actually go into the... There we go. You can kind of see the area now a little bit better, but I want to try to stay in the cockpit so it's easier for me, so I know what the heck I'm doing. I have all my instruments to guide me and all. Need to climb up again. It's easier to get distracted when you're looking at all the different stuff around. And yeah, but anyway, need to climb up a bit more. Bridge again. That's a good landmark to follow. We'll actually kind of fly right over it and then follow it when it turns left. And that kind of goes right to downtown and then move us onto our next orbit. Fly on this heading here a bit, just as far as we can, and then keep turning left. And then we'll rejoin the final for the runway again at San Diego. Looks like we just got disconnected there from the VATSIM server for some reason, but we are reconnected now, so I think we're okay. And then we will go and land. We're just completing our second orbit here. You can see there, we're just right over downtown, sort of. And then we'll go ahead and join the right pattern for runway 27, I think. San Diego traffic 99 Mike Tango is 1 mile south of the field. We're gonna fly midfield northbound and then join the right pattern for runway 27 San Diego. So we'll go ahead and do that. Right over the airport now. Start descending a bit here, not too much, because this area is pretty hilly, and there's a lot of kind of high terrain right near the airport, and there's, I don't know if it's like this in real life, but in the simulator there's big power lines right at the end of the runway, and we need to make sure we don't hit those, so it's a bit scary sometimes. And that's why I don't want to be doing this in the dark, because I don't know the area that well. So, yeah, anyway, we're going to put some flaps down and start reducing our throttle and descending. Just make sure we're kind of in the right area here. Airport, okay, yeah, good. So we just want to basically fly heading 090, so that's directly east. So we're going to do that right now. San Diego traffic 99 Mike Tango's on right downwind runway 27, full stop San Diego. So this isn't a really, like, I don't think this is too realistic, the way I'm doing everything, very unprofessional, like we're just, you know, messing around flying over the city, but in real life I think you'd need to have a bit more structure to this, but it's fun just to look at the scenery the game generates, so that's kind of what we were doing today, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, so we're gonna go and land now. Put the gear down right now. And we will turn base in just a little bit here. How about when we reach those power lines ahead, then we'll turn base. Don't want to be too low here, because like I said, there's some terrain and there's a lot of tall buildings and stuff in the power lines, so yeah, don't want to be too low. Anyway, San Diego traffic 99 Mike Tango's turning right base runway 27 San Diego. Final in a minute here. Yeah, there's the runway. It's still a bit ahead here. Oops. Here we go. So we'll just fly this way a bit and then turn right more, and then that'll be right on final for the runway. San Diego traffic 99 Mike Tango's on final, runway 27, full stop San Diego. So there's those power lines up ahead that I was talking about. Again, I don't know if those are realistic or not, but either way we have to kind of watch out for them. So the PAPI lights are probably going to be mostly white, which indicates we're above the glide slope for most of the way down, but it's just because of those power lines and then all the buildings right below us right now as well. I mean, look out the window. It's kind of not good, and we don't want to be doing that too low, so we're just gonna fly over these power lines and then down onto the runway, hopefully safely. And then, I don't know, I haven't really had too much time in this plane yet, so I don't know if we're gonna be very successful at landing it smoothly, but we'll see. We will see. Ooh, that did not sound good. Oh well. We're down, that's good. Bring the flaps up and then we will slow down and then exit the runway. Destroy our brakes in the process. That's okay though. We're gonna exit right here. Or attempt to, there we go. San Diego traffic, November 99 Mike Tango's down clear of all runways, San Diego. And we will taxi into the FBO. Okay, so here we are. We're just gonna park up right here, and I just want to say thank you again for watching. Consider subscribing if you like the video. You can comment down below what you'd like to see in the future. And follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you for watching.